pass in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Pass right side to down. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Okay, ready? 18, ready. 18, ready.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
The 27-yard line.
Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. Caught on a 1st-round pick, Tyler Warren. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another
1st catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. Richardson to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, Malik Washington. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, come on.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That one up second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return fourth down. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 25, it's second and 5. On play action, Richardson. That's caught. DJ Giddens. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
19 Tiger.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And this one is caught by Pierce. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down. Here's Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll be second down. To throw, it's Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is first and goal.
Here we go. Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Richardson. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
60.
On second down, Richardson. And he's in. Touchdown. second touchdown in this opening half. Raider now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Two and out on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Drag him, 60. 60 even, 60 even. Gotta be locked.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Crack all 80. Mustang, nice.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2, and he will score again. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Raider now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Washington now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
18 Rattler.
Richardson. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Donovan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The kick is good. Makes the score 28-7. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Rene now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action.